Hi, Tealings. Oh, that's wobbly. Um, hello. I hope you're all doing well. Yes, a bit of change of scenery. Also, I apologize for the light source. Despite my pale skin, it's actually quite gloomy out right now, which makes me happy because I love when it's rainy and stuff. It's weird because it went from super frigid, cold blizzard winter to then rain and 30 and up, kind of almost to 40s, I think, degrees, and it's what? But I hope you're all doing well. Anyways, this video I decided to do because I also just realized if you see smoke, don't worry, it's just my incense burner. My apartment is not on fire. Oh, sorry. But yeah, sorry. Anyways, if you obviously from the title, I decided it's been a while. I've grown quite a bit, and maybe there's some things my lovely Tealings don't even know about me. So I decided to do kind of a random tag, I guess. It's not really a tag because I made up the questions as I went. So I don't know how interesting it's going to be, but for this Tealing Tuesday, I'm going to give you some facts about me. So, hey! I decided because I want you guys to feel like you can know me, and I'm not just putting on a persona and yes, this is how I dress, this is how I act, this is me. Also, I apologize if you hear ruffling and stuff. I decided that the best microphone I have is from my headphones. Because for my other videos, when I would just record with my phone and only that, I got some volume issues, and even people told me that, so sorry, I'm doing my best. But yeah, I've missed you all, and I am recording this a day earlier, just because I'm actually dressed up, despite my lack of sleep. It's weird how lack of sleep made me be yes, pretty much almost full face of makeup and pretty cool outfit. You can't see it, but I'm wearing my red and black striped jeans. But yeah. And it was so fun because today it was raining, but also kind of bright out, even though it was cloudy. You know what I mean? Does anyone know what I mean? When it's cloudy, but it kind of hurts to look at it, everything, because it's ooh, gloomy, but yet bright. I don't know. I'm tired. But anyways, my point is I brought out my lovely, gothic-y, parasol / umbrella, which is black and white striped. It's very Tim Burton and it makes me so happy whenever I get to use it. But the looks I got were awesome because I pretty much looked like a Tim Burton rejection. But anyways, sorry. Now back to the main point of this video. I got really sidetracked. Shocker, I know. But anyways, all right. Random number one fact about me is I am a Leo. I know, not that interesting, but I am born on August 20th, and I am a Leo, and yeah, I guess that's cool if you're into zodiacs and stuff. It's weird, even though I like zodiac stuff and I'm kind of into it, I don't know, actually my, sun or star sign, not star sign, moon sign, Mars, all that. I have to really look into that and write it down because it's a lot of work and stuff to do, but I want to do it because I always find that stuff very interesting. What else? Yeah, I think that's it for that bit. Also, if you're wondering, side note, what I'm recording on, I'm actually recording on my altar. So if you guys want to see kind of, at least my altar at my apartment here, a tour of it, please let me know below. Let's say, fact number 2. I am still considered, I still consider myself furry. I am a very proud furry. In fact, I love the furry fandom. People are amazing. I love the fursuits. I still wear like my tail every day. I'll wear ears and a collar and all that because I feel like it and I love it. And the art is just amazing, and I finally got back into redrawing my own persona, so it's been really great, and it's a good positive thing for me. And plus the dancing competitions are just so cute to watch. What else? But yeah, no, I am still a very proud furry. Also connecting to that, actually no, I'm sorry, I'll make that number 3. Originally I wrote that on my notes as like kind of connecting, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna keep it as a third fact. Third fact, I've actually had questions about this. Do I still consider myself, like an other kin or, a type of, like, kin? In some ways, yes, I do. I haven't really thought about it much or been super active as I was a few years ago with it, but I do consider myself very spiritually, into it, and I do believe, like, deep down, the beliefs of, like, kins and other kins and stuff. I find it so fascinating, both, like, for myself and believing it, and for the people that are into it and all that. So, yes, I am still one. Fact number 4, I lost count, I got distracted. I am currently still, and probably will always be, practicing in witchcraft. I consider myself a witch. If someone were to ask me, like, hey, what's your religion? I'd say, I don't have a religion. For me, I don't consider witchcraft a religion. I consider it a craft, hence the name. Because to me, when I think of religion, I think of, like, the whole, like, basically the main ones that you usually hear of, like, Christianity, Judaism, like, Muslim, what else? There's so many out there, but basically stuff like that. Is it Abrahamic? Something? I forgot the name at the moment, but basically that's what I, like, when I think of religion, I think of that. And when I think of, like, my own experience and like, what I've read and done research on, this is my own take, by the way. Like, this is what I personally believe. Like, please, if you practice witchcraft or are Wiccan, or pagan, or spiritual, or whatever, please don't take offense. This is my own take on it, and what I've kind of just come to terms, I guess, with it. I don't know. Sorry, my mind's all over the place. I'm very tired. But, yeah, I'm a witch. I consider myself a witch, and no, I, don't fly on broomsticks and all that bullshit, like, really? But yeah, no, I consider myself a witch. I even have, the moon goddess tattooed on here, and it says underneath, it's kind of hard, because it's, like, when you read it, it says tranquility underneath, and because that's what I feel like whenever I do my craft or meditate, or it's a very peaceful thing for me. It's a very empowering thing for me. It's a very mind-blowing thing for me at times. It's just wonderful. And yeah, so yes, I'm still practicing. I love it. It makes me very happy. And I also am, this kind of fact goes along with it. I am polyamor, something, not polyamorous. Basically, sorry, I'm forgetting so many words. I'm not poly, like, the identity, the sexual identity. I have nothing wrong with that. If anything, I'm actually open, like, to that idea, if you, like, know the people and get to know them. But anyways, that's a whole nother topic. But I worship a lot of gods and goddesses or deities, and it's quite fun, because it's not just that, but I also worship, like angels, spirits, the elements, so many things that I just worship, and I love it, and I worship so many, and it could be a problem at times, because I run out of room on my altar, and it's like I have to make, like, little mini altars and stuff pretty much, like, everywhere, or I have to kind of, like, switch it up, but then it's like, some gods or goddess or deity or whatever just like, hey, don't like move up there, I want my own space, and you're like, can't you share? And it's like, no. It's like, damn it. Yeah. What was the other facts? Yeah, those are basically, I guess, updated facts about me. Other facts are I currently have 8 tattoos. I have 3 piercings all around my ears. I have 2 on my right ear and 1 on my left ear. Just like your normal, like typical type, like piercing, nothing fancy. And I plan to hopefully get more in the future. What else? I still have my head shaved and stuff. It's still red. Bad hair day, so that's why I'm wearing a hat. Also, anything, I'm trying to remember, I had my list and I read over it before I went and recorded this video, but I lost the list. Typical me. Oh, they're somewhere, probably sleeping right now, but I actually adopted 2 new kittens. Originally I was gonna just get 1, and I originally went to the Humane Society looking specifically for a black cat, because unfortunately black cats get a lot of, skepticism, I can't say that word, or, what's the other word I'm thinking of? Give me a second. Why am I like this? Basically, superstitious. Hey, there we go. And it's sad because it's like, they're like, oh, well, because of that, I don't want to buy it, like, bad luck. And it's like, no, they're just kitties. Like, they can't help it. And so originally I went in wanting just like a black cat, and, I had like, a certain age range I was looking for, one that hopefully got along with other cats, because, I live, like, by myself, here, I go to school, and I'm, like, far away from, like, my home, but at my home, unfortunately, back in, I think, October, October, like, early October, I unfortunately lost one of my cats. She passed away. Her name was Tinkerbell, and I loved her dearly. She was literally like a child to me, but, yeah. But anyways, so after a good mourning period, we decided, like, we'll get another cat, and we did, and her name is Gaga. Lady Gaga is her name. We didn't pick that. She was already, like, that was our already given name. But yeah, so anyways, after getting that cat, I love her dearly. She's still a kitten. Like, she's adorable. She's super energetic. But living here, I was like, I miss a companion, and I don't really have any, like, physical friends here. Like, so I was like, I want to have something, a companion to come home to. But that's why I decided to adopt a cat. How did I end up with 2? You're asking? Well, they came as a bonded pair. They're both girls. I would show you, but they're hiding. They're quite shy, and I love them to death, and they're both 2 years old, and, I think that, yep, that was Pepper. Hi, Marceline, I see you. But yeah, one's name is Pepper, and one's name is Marceline, and when I think of Pepper, I think of, like, the character from American Horror Story, which kind of fit, because I love that show. And then, what are you doing? And then the other one, Marceline, like Marceline the Vampire Queen from Adventure Time. So I thought the names fit perfect. That's why I didn't want to change them. But yeah, that's the other fact. So I love my cats. I also, last little tidbit is I've been lucky enough pretty much my whole life to be able to travel most of the world. And I kind of don't like talking about it in the sense that I hate it, because to me, I feel like I'm bragging, and I really don't want to ever sound like I'm bragging. If anything, I just want to share my stories. But then it's like, there's always that nagging in the back of my head that's just like, you're a bragger, you're so selfish, bleh. So it's like, fun. But yes, anyways, on a more positive note, I love to travel. Traveling, I've done really since I can remember as a kid. with my family, and I pretty much have almost been to pretty much most of the world. I know I've been to most of Europe. I've been to places in the USA. I haven't been to any parts in Asia. God, I've been to so many, but that's why I'm thinking, if you guys are interested, I could share some travel stories, like, one of the stories, especially, my experience in, Amsterdam, that was interesting, and not necessarily in a bad way, but also we had some good things too. But yeah, I have some funny stories, I have some, like, thought, I guess, provoking story, I don't know, it was really fun. I love it. I'm very grateful, and I'm so honored that and blessed to be able to do those things. And honestly, it really is a big part of who I am, because I got exposed to a lot of different cultures and a lot of different type of people and a lot of history, and I learned so much, and a lot of things you can't even learn in a classroom, of course, and I love it, and I've met so wonderful people. But yeah, so if you guys are interested in something like that, please let me know below. I don't know. Trying to think, is that all the facts? Oh yeah, not as interesting, I guess, as the travel ones, but, basically, what do I want to do with my life, or once I'm done finishing college? For those of you who don't know, I still am in college. Originally, I was supposed to graduate within 4 years, and technically, this was supposed to be my senior year, but due to me not doing very well in school and just, like, emotional stuff that blocked me from doing it, and etc. I wasn't held back, but it really put me, like, a big stop in that. So now I'm doing 5 years, and so that should be fun. But yeah, basically it's like, what do you want to do once you're done? Honestly, my number one go-to is be an independent artist and basically run my own business. And I'm trying to, do that here and there now. I will soon be opening commissions, and for those who don't know, I'll have information, everything. I do traditional art. I am not a digital artist. I had a class in digital art, and that, oh my god, no. I respect digital artists. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just, for me personally, I've grown up doing digital, and I love, not digital, oh my god, traditional, and basically that's how I've, learned how to draw and do art, and so I do mostly, drawings, like pen and pencil, but, I also do a little bit of mixed media. I do a little bit of painting. I can do sculpture here and there, because I actually love sculpture. That's the other one I was gonna, but anyways, I actually do have an Etsy shop, and I have an art Instagram specifically for selling art, but also showing off art. And another side note is makeup for me. I actually consider to be my own, to be art and not just makeup, because to me the body is just another canvas. So yeah, but that's what I would love to do, is be an independent artist and have people commission me. That would be the dream. And own my own studio, and of course, my dream, if I had, money wasn't an issue, or God, what else, all that, details and stuff wasn't an issue. My dream, end goal of life, if I could fast forward to, in a snap, would be to own a tea shop / sort of your non-conventional art therapy, house / place, and to help teach people more awareness about mental health and help people with mental health. But also for a place for people that can come and be exposed to maybe stuff that they're trying to figure out or trying to learn, such as the LGBTQ plus community. I'd love to help that too, like maybe hold like drag shows there, or have like information available, and basically to let it be this like chill but unifying and knowledge filled place, because I want to feel like, especially with mental health and stuff, I want to feel like you're not trapped in a hospital, but you're not necessarily in a therapist's office, which there's nothing wrong with therapists. Like, if anything, people should go to therapy because it is very helpful, and there's different types, but for me, art has always been there as a type of therapy as well. And yeah, I'd love to do something like that. And of course, where does the tea come from? If you don't already know, I love tea. I'm a tea addict. I am obsessed. I know a lot about tea, and I would love to have that aspect, because to me, tea is also another very zen, very grounding thing for me, and it's always brought a lot of joy. And to me, that's why I would choose a tea shop over like a coffee shop, because a coffee shop, to me, I've kind of always noticed tends to be a little bit more, not necessarily chaotic, but more like energy and kind of like, you know, not really the zen place I'm looking for. But anyways, that would be like the ultimate goal. Like, I would love to have, oh my god, excuse me. But if I couldn't do that and I can't be an independent artist, the next best thing I would love to be is, oh my teacups, I am blinking out. I hate this. Why is my brain like this? I'm sorry. Not a freelance artist. That's what I talked about. I forgot the word, and it's making me annoyed at myself. But basically, I'd be an artist where, let's say someone like from a show, a musical, whatever, literally whatever, would come to me, and you know those art books you see in the bookstore, or I guess online nowadays, and you like see sketches of like what the characters might have looked like, maybe what like this would have looked like instead, like concept artist, that's the word I'm looking for. But they say I'd love to be a concept artist. That would be amazing, because at least then I could still like draw and stuff, and I get to do at least like a part of my job that I love, which is doing art. But yeah, that'd be really cool. That would be pretty much, I guess, my second go-to, because that way I would at least be able to find some sort of job revolving that. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm sorry I pretty much just rambled for this video. Yeah. I hope you all are doing really well. If you have any suggestions for what type of videos you want to see in the future, please let me know below. Also, I'm sorry that this is going to be such a super early Tealing Tuesday video. I'd rather, I guess, have it super early than super late. Yeah. I guess that's it. What are you doing? I see you. Sorry, I heard like a scratching, and I'm like, what are they up to now? Yeah, also, I will link below my main Instagram, my art Instagram, my Etsy, and, for those that don't maybe feel comfortable personally DMing me or whatever, or commenting, you can feel free to ask me in my, is it Sarahah or Sarahah? I don't know. Basically, it's like an anonymous app, and you can ask me there questions or maybe advice, and I will answer them in my highlights on my personal Instagram, not my art one. And you'll see if you follow me. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I love you all. I really do. But yeah, make sure to have a great day, month, year, birthday, weekend, whatever. And make sure to take care of yourself and others. I love you all, and yeah, I can't say, I love you all, and I love spreading love. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go now. Peace.